Hi everyone, welcome to today's crafting program. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they/them pronouns. So for this episode, we are continuing on the theme of banned books. So next week is Banned Books Week, and this Monday I posted a video about the current list of the top 10 most challenged books. And so we are going to be making some book charms. This is one I just made like minutes ago. It's tiny. It's like 1 inch tall. And this is one of the banned books, Genderqueer, which I actually really like. So I'm going to show you how to make this. And this is the take-home craft, so we'll have some little bags in the teen room, and you can select, a book, like a little book, and the materials are going to be inside. So it's actually not a lot of materials, and it doesn't take very long. This craft comes from the Pasadena Public Library. They have a blog post about making it. It's like from a while back ago, so you can kind of see what teen books were popular at the time. And anyways, I'll have a link for that in the video notes. So let's get started. One thing, each craft bag is going to have one of these banned books. So the top row is books from the current list, and then these are books from like some older list of banned and challenged books. So you can, I think the bags will probably be clear so you can see, which book you're getting. Okay, and I'll also have them cut out, obviously, so you just get one per bag. So I'm going to cut mine out real quick. Actually, let me do this one. So I already just did that book. Bear with me 1 second. I'm cutting these out. I'll just show you. In case, you could easily replicate this at home if you have a printer. You could also, maybe draw your own book covers if you are into doing that. And there are all different ways to make book charms. Like when I was looking at different tutorials, some people, instead of using paper, which is what we're going to use, they use clay. Okay, so now let's say you picked a book bag and this was your book, All Boys Aren't Blue. What you're going to do is fold it over like that. And then I'm just going to trim to make sure it's even. And then you want your book to have like a little bit of a book spine. So you're going to fold it again. And it doesn't need to be very thick, like your book spine. So like that right there is the width of my spine. And then you just trim the back. So you've got your front, inside, and then back. You can color this, you can decorate the spine, whatever you want to do, but there's your little book cover. Next, what we're going to do is create the inside part, which is your book pages. So I'm going to use, and this will already be cut out for you, so y'all won't have to worry about measuring. Honestly, I should have pre-measured these ahead of time, but I didn't. We have this really nice thing in the library that slices paper, and it's really accurate. So that's nice. That's what I'm going to use to create the little paper slips that are going to go in your bags. But if you're doing this at home and you don't have it, you can always just kind of, like I did, kind of guesstimate, fold it, So this will be our inner pages. And you can add more. I'm just doing one strip, but you can add more pages if you want your book to be thicker. And then you want to estimate like kind of how wide this is. So folding this down. Let's see how this compares. So maybe make this a little bit less. It's like that, and then we're just gonna fold it over like that, so kind of making like an accordion, because this is not going to be a functional book, so we're not worried about it. We just want it to look like a book. So you just keep folding. And almost done. And so like we're making a charm for this, and the fun thing about charms, you know, you can make it charm bracelet, you can have it on a necklace, you can have it on a keychain. These are not super durable, so I'm not sure how well they'll hold up long term. You could make a bunch and put them, like make a little bookshelf or something and just display them that way. Okay. So that's our pages. Ta-da! And like I said, you can make more. I'll put like a couple strips in there if you want your book to look thicker than this. One thing you could also do, well, I'll tell you in a second. Okay, now we're going to glue these to the spine, and we're also going to have one of these little things which will go in there, and then this will stick at the top so you can make it a charm. So I'm just going to put some glue along here. Oops, I closed my glue. Your craft bags are not going to have any glue in them, sadly. I wish I could give everybody some glue. So hopefully you've got some at home. If not, and if you want to take your craft bag over here to the Hancock branch, we have glue you can use. Okay, so we've glued there. So we'll stick it in our spine like that. And then I'm just going to put this piece here and press it down. And you'll want to let this dry a while. Okay, now where's my little... Okay, then we've got this here, this clip, and we're going to put it here, and that's going to clip our pages together. So you might notice, like, okay, some of the pages aren't, it's not like perfectly lined up, but once you finish drying and everything's together, you can like trim the edges and get it to fit, or you could do a better job of measuring your paper strip than I did. And that's basically it for the craft. The one thing I was going to say, if you want to make it even more fun, is like once you've got it trimmed and everything's dried off, you can like color the edges. I don't know if you've ever seen books that have like the papers like colored at the edges. I think that's really cool. So that is our basic craft, and you can, like I said, pick up these materials for doing your craft over at the Mary Vinson. They'll be in the teen room, and you can see from the outside like what book you're getting. Or if you come by the Hancock branch and want to make something over here, you can absolutely do that. So again, Banned Books Week is next week, and we'll also have some stuff we're going to be doing, you know, in the library. So definitely come by and check that out. But yeah, I will, let's see, the next book video will be in 2 weeks, and so will the next craft video. So I will see you then. Bye.